Today I'm going to be interviewing the developers of an up-and-coming Bleach game called Reiatsu. I'm going to ask them questions about their combat and progression and finish up the video with a combat test. So stick around, like the video, subscribe, and enjoy the interview.
How's it going? I'm Turner. I'm the quote-unquote Secretary of Defense for Reiatsu.
I'm Bandit and the owner.
So how did Reiatsu start?
We were all like type soul sweats basically, and then we were like thinking about it like what types we didn't. First off, we didn't like types progression. We thought it was too long. So we're like, what if we just make like a game that's like just basically parry-based combat, but like a very light RPG game that you can just like hop on and screw around and have fun. So that's how we started up with this.
Alright, so you said it's an RPG game, right? So,
yeah, it's like a super light RPG. Like it's like not heavy grind. You know what I mean?
Not heavy grind.
Like, you don't gotta spend like a whole day to get something.
So how is the combat gonna be like? Is it gonna be fast paced or slower paced combat?
It honestly depends on what ability you're using. Like if you're using like teleport stuff like Shunsoi's, it's probably gonna be more fast paced because you keep closing the gap. But if it's something ranged like Getsu or Zangetsu or something, I could see it being slower paced. That's how it feels. And it depends on the weapon.
And what do y'all plan on adding for progression like that's different from other games?
Right now it's every time, so you have levels, obviously you can see it, right?
Yeah.
So every time you level up, you gain HP, Reiatsu, and damage. And then at a certain point your like damage will cap out. But for now, we're using skills, killing players depending on their level, and doing contract forges over here. Basically will level you up. And then there's a mechanic called bounty for PvP and some PvE. It depends. If it's a boss, and like you'll get bounty from that. But you use bounty for rerolling your weapon using the skill shop to buy skills, and then you can use it for emotes. You press B, there's emotes, and then buying clothes in the top left. But we haven't transferred the new UI yet for it. So.
Alright, so for the skill shop and the skill tree, what are the different stats that are gonna be in it?
Oh, there's no stat system, right? But you can only choose 2 max trees on that slot. So if you want to make Hakata Kendo, you can choose those 2 trees. Or you can do, like, you know, speed, keto, 2 combinations. That's what you can do. And use bounty for them.
Alright, so they have speed, kendo, keto, and Hakata.
Yeah, this is the basics.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult will like obtaining Shikai and Bankai be?
I mean, you literally spawn in with Shikai off rip.
Oh, you spawn in with
okay. Yeah, and then I mean you could reroll your weapon and stuff as well. But I mean, the way you spin your Shikai, right, is like every 5 levels you get a spin, and then you go to the spin menu, which it'll be shown. Turner will show it. Yeah. You can spin for your Shikai, and it's not just Shikai. It's Shrift or Res. So like if you roll, for example, if you roll Shrift, right, you'll get a different flash step, and you'll get Letz for your secondary mode. Or if you roll what's it called, Arrancar Res, you'll get Segunda for your second mode.
Speaking of Segunda,
so it's pretty easy.
Are you gonna add partial res or just regular res for Arrancar? And will res be on Shikai level?
Your base is your full res.
Okay.
It's not partial.
Alright, good.
Like the full part of it, like the like Awakening will probably be, it's like Brave Souls thing, like beyond res or whatever.
Yeah.
We'll do that. And then Segunda will be something special.
What type of secondary content will you have, like for like bosses, raids, like ranked maybe? Like,
so there's going to be a global bounty board for or global leaderboard for bounty. And high bounties will get like spiritual pressure stuff like that. For bosses, so every 30 minutes, right, there's random events that spawn. So you have Hollow Invasion, Arrancar Invasion, you have Soul Reaper Invasion, Rogue Shinigami, or you have the bosses that spawn. So right now the only boss is Manos Grande. And yeah, those are every 30 minutes for those. That's basically world events, kind of.
Yeah. And
then you have the jobs for that, but yeah.
All right, what are your plans to give this game longevity?
So for first month, right, we're probably going to be doing 1 to 2 abilities every week. And they'll be canon. We're sticking to canon right now. There's plenty of canon abilities. We don't want to stray off the path of canon.
That's great.
So like, first week, we're guaranteed pretty much for first week is Miracle Shrift, Valkyrie's Shrift. That's what we're coming up with. And then we'll do some Bankais and stuff, because some Bankais aren't in. Right. And then we'll do Ranked as well. Ranked is coming up. Ranked. That's planned.
That's great. All right, so what are the current Shikais in the game, and what do y'all plan to add in the future?
I got it. For Shikais, there is 3 time skips in Getsu. There's Shadow. There's Energy, Frost, Lightning, Flame, and then there's Flame Bankai. There's Flame Shikai and Flame Bankai, if I'm not mistaken.
There's also Lightning Bankai.
Yeah. There's Wind, Reversal, Shovel, and that's for all the Shikais. And then we have 2 Bankais, which is Flame and Lightning. And then Resurrections, we have Pantera. And then Shrifts, we have Bomb or Explosion, however you want to call it. And then we have loads of global skills.
All right. How much of the progression will be PvP based?
We don't want to force PvP progression, actually. That's what we're avoiding, right? Because, I mean, this game's mobile and console, so, like, we understand how like mobile players or console kind of fall behind in terms of PvP on PC and cross-platform. So we've decided to make it so, I mean, obviously you level up from skills, right? And you can do the job boards and the world events. Those are PvE. PvP, you gain way more XP if they're like higher level in PvP. If you're like level 20 versus level 250, you could easily beat one. Level 250 for level 20. It just depends on skill, honestly. Like getting your secondary modes and Bankai are pretty easy. Secondary mode is sort of like how Bell works in Deep Woken. So every single action you do, like do a job board or do a boss, you get points allocated, basically. So obviously you'll get more from certain things. I'm not gonna say what, because we want to keep it kind of a mystery. But some things give more than others. So it's kind of...
So we have any community events like for captains? Or like...
Yeah, we're definitely doing that. There's already Captain Cloaks, so that's definitely planned.
Okay. And what will they get? Like, just titles and the...
They'll get like a special global skill, or they'll get something unique. I'm not gonna say what it is, but okay. I mean, there's some cool stuff they'll get if they win.
We all have like cross-faction like events like Soul Reapers versus Arrancars, or will the events be like everybody versus like a common enemy?
Probably everyone versus a common enemy. Like, we don't want to like force PvP events on people. It'd be cool. I mean, people love PvP obviously, but it's just like we're trying to go for accessibility here in terms of the gameplay. When you do that, it kind of just makes it like, well, I'm on phone and now I'm fighting like 40 different players. I can't do anything about it because obviously can't really fight a PC player, so I'm just gonna leave. So we don't want people to do that. So, I mean, we might do like, I know there is in talks of like us doing like tournament power from Dragon Ball type of stuff. That was in the talks. We were definitely doing that. Probably, most likely. That's coming up as an update. But yeah, that's the only thing I can think of is for PvP world events like that. Stuff like that.
Have y'all made accessory systems and stuff? Or
yeah, so I mean right now it doesn't work because we just transferred the UI, but it's fully finished. But you have your face slot, face, neck, back, and torso. I believe that's it. And head. So you have like 5 slots for accessories. There's quite a bit as well. You can buy them with bounty, but bosses will also drop some.
Will they have like stats or no? It's cosmetic?
It's purely cosmetic for now. we might do some sort of stat thing. If the bosses drop stuff, I can't see why we wouldn't be able to do that. But for now, it's cosmetic, and there's a lot of drips, so like, you know.
For 1v1s and ranked in general, will there be like rewards for like the top 1, top 3, top 5 maybe?
Yeah, 100%. There's a title system in game. Anyone can get a title. Like if you kill like 200 people with your flame Shikai, you get like the fire as your like title. And it's in the middle of your name or above. It'll hover above your name. Like I think it shows on mine. I don't know if you can see mine, but that's so like top 5. Like I think top 1, the title for top 1 is Soul King. Like so you're just Soul King.
Okay.
So yeah.
For the quest system, like how many different types of quests are there? Like is there like a lot of them, or
okay,
are you gonna be doing the same thing?
So for the contract board, it's sort of like Deep Wokens. Right now it's just 1, but there'll be like 4 probably. So you have like Rogue, Soul Reaper, or Arrancar, or kill these hollows, or deliver. This basic stuff, because that's not supposed to be the main progression, right? Like there's so much stuff to do. You could make that your main progression, but obviously there's more stuff to do. So it's more of a secondary thing you can do to get more progression on your slot.
All right. So I noticed that there's weapon types in this game. So how many weapon types are there?
Dagger, shield, katana, scythe, axe, twin scythe, dual sword, saber, heavy, spear, fist, martial arts, and then Zangetsu has its own weapon class, and then rapier as well. Oh, and dual spear.
It's a lot of weapon types. There's a lot of variety. How are things like Vizard and Letz still like gonna work, like secondary modes?
Basically, when you get it, obviously it has a cutscene when you first get it. It has 3 pips, so it have like 3 different stats. So you have damage, speed, and Reiatsu region, I think, and it's between 1 and 5%. That's how much you'll get. So it's completely randomized. So if you roll like 5% damage, 1% speed, 1% Reiatsu region, you'll get just all those. Stuff like Letz is probably gonna get like a special skill, like a bow, like that railgun thing that they get. That's definitely planned. But for now, it's just it buffs your stats, randomized stats, and you get different types. Like there's like 8 different Vizard masks, and some of them are based on your Reiatsu colors. So if you have like blue, it'll design your mask. Your mask design will be blue.
All right. So with all these things in the game, like how y'all plan to keep up with balancing?
We're gonna get a balancing team. It'll be non-biased picked, obviously. They'll have their own place to test the skills out before we add them, and then we'll take the community's advice on some stuff. If there's a mass majority opinion on something, then it's probably not balanced. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how we'll handle balancing.
So in your opinion, though, what is like the thing that you think people will be most looking forward to?
The combat's pretty good. The grind's okay. It's not really a grind. I mean, it's one of those games you'll hop on and fight your friends, or grind if you're bored, type of that stuff. It's kind of that. I mean, some people probably take it serious, but I mean, yeah, the combat's probably the best thing, no, or skills are good, but I guess that's part of the combat.
All right, so I guess it's time to get into some 1v1s. Let's see if combat.
Are you level 250?
Yeah, level 250.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. parried that? Oh. Oh.
I'm getting cooked.
Oh, GG's.
GG. Wait, am I a Soul Reaper, right?
Yeah, you're Soul Reaper.
I want to try Flame. If
Okay. Set stats. What's your user?
JP.
Oh, you should. Hey, Bandit, you should probably explain that there's no like designated races.
Oh yeah, so basically there's no races. I think I already explained it, but there's no races. So whatever ability you spin, that's basically your race. That's why you get like Letz if you spin Explode.
Okay.
Or you get, so yeah. So it's not like, yeah, pretty much that's how it is.
I gotta reset.
No fully race exclusive things except your secondary mode, and maybe something will add for it, but it's only that for now. There you go. Are you ready?
Let's go.
Okay.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, he's too far. Oh.
Oh my god, speed is freaking. Oh my. Speed is it.
Oh. Oh, what?
I hit. Oh
The
wow.
hell? Yeah, my Reiatsu. Am I on cooldown?
No, Geki.
Yeah.
Holy. That was GG's. GG's.
Some of the combat, obviously, I'm probably gonna be better at the combat because I've been literally working on this game for thousands of hours. But
Yeah, I have no idea what the skills are, but I'm just like using them. All right.
yeah, just kind of winging it. I mean, you'll obviously like if you keep playing, you'll learn it all. But
Yeah, but the game, the
It's
combat
easy
is
grab.
very fluid. Like I like it compared to like most games.
if you press T, it should be a grab. Let
T?
me see, use it. Yeah, it's a grab. It's a flame grab.
Nice.
But yeah.
All right. Well, that's it. Hope you guys liked the video. This is Reiatsu. Check the game out in the description below. Oh, last question. When is like the estimated release date?
December. Can I say like specific or just rough? Like
You said it rough.
Rough.
Yeah.
So just early December,
Early December.
early to mid.
Really soon. Okay. So
pretty
go ahead and
soon.
check this out. Game's coming out very soon, actually. So yeah.
Yeah.